Hello, this is Benjamin John Pope. I am now going to demonstrate what you can do with Adobe Flash Code in a really cool and dynamic way of easily coding animation to be stuff that you use in an application. So this is my file. If I put up the timeline, you can see all of these layers, which I've basically named according to what is on the layers. They're all the layers that control this application. Well, what I'm going to turn into a web, Flash file that is a media player. This button, these buttons here, this here is a hotspot. What a hotspot is a symbol that has been turned into a button. So when you create a symbol with F8 or edit, create symbol, or hold on a minute. So modify, modify, convert to symbol. And if I demonstrate it, so tools, rectangle, arrow tool, and then press FN F8, which is just convert to symbol, which is on modify. It says type, movie clip, graphic, or button. You change to a button and you just move it over to here to make it an invisible button, which is really simple. These invisible buttons have code on it, actions, which basically says on press, go to and play frame label. But if you understand that if you type in any sort of button conversation or button script, so if you type on and then press add the bracket, all of these are what you can control the button like. So you can press it, you can release it, you can release outside, which means press it, then move your arrow and release. Roll over, roll out, drag over, drag out. And well, that's when you like move items according to a computer game or something. Key press left, and you can understand them totally by, you know, the exact code. This button here, test your code, and that means the code's exact with no errors, compiler errors, and it basically tells you what to add as code when if it's wrong code. If I then show you the file, this is an animation, which is just a motion tween. That there is an animation according to a button, according to the statement rollover. But it says rollover, go to and play, like these buttons. Go to and play about, go to and play bio. But the animation with the hand plays an animation, which is basically on the top layer, because I have the about page here, the about menu here, bio menu, etc, etc, and it is a big file because that's an action there. But as you look down the page, it has that animation, but in this section of it, because it's the home page, on this file, we click inside, it has start, and that's the animation. But it's inside of it, it's a symbol that's animated according to the hotspot, according to this animation here. You roll over the hotspot and that animates. Simple as that. If you go to Control and Enter again, which displays the whole exported flash file which you can embed into Dreamweaver, embed into HTML files, etc, etc. I'm just going to go straight to the art section, because this is basically the same, and this is a photo vector, but it's simple to make, really simple. But it's code on the buttons like previously stated, but the animation isn't an animation that plays, it's an animation that jumps to the next picture. So it's basically just a statement that makes it turn into another picture according to these buttons. The question mark I'm going to explain, and I'll explain all of it step by step on the real tutorials that you buy from Ultragene Productions, the website which I'm making as a media outlet according to web and print and writing and etc, etc. But I've basically explained that these are a frame to frame next statement on the button, and you should be able to, with my explanation, create something like this just with the explanation I'm giving you, because this button is a button with a code that says on press go to next frame, which is easy to understand, and each frame has a different objective or a symbol, which is a picture, and this is animated down, and the same as the rollover, and that's exactly how you make it. I'll give you a demonstration of the code, and go to the art section because it's all labelled, to make those buttons here. Take it to this page, and on this part of it, this here is a box which is here, and you can see it's all one symbol. They're the buttons that change the categories. Here they are: pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, pick 4, and then there's an animation, info 2, info 1, and the info animations is what that question mark button controls, and it's just an animation that makes, well, the exact of what happens. Thank you for listening.